Hello everybody, welcome to FTT211, the week 1 project. This week we're going to be staining and sealing and doing some brass polishing and everything on our stock. First I'm going to start out with staining the stock. I'm going to show you that I got it hung up here. I got it hung up right here on some scaffolds that I got. This should be good enough for me to work from the top all the way down to the bottom. I got me a rag down here just so I don't make a mess on the floor. So got my stain that was sent to us from the school, and we're gonna get started on this thing, and I'll show you as I go along the finished products and how it turns out. So I got my stock down, got it stained up and everything. I think it looks pretty good. I went over it a little bit with this steel wool here, and I've been trying to get it all smooth and everything. It's looking like it's getting pretty close. There's a little bit of harder spots right in here that take a little bit more detail to get smooth. But once I get this all smooth, then I'll be ready to put that finish on there, and I'll show y'all how that's done as soon as I get this thing smoothed out and ready for the finish. Alright, so I'm going to get on to some brass cleaning. I got trigger guard, I got all my other brass pieces here. As you can see, I put some tape on just to kind of hold the screws in so I know where they go. I got some 320 right here. I got 320 and then I got 600, which is the only two sandpapers that I got that are fine. I got some wood sandpaper, like some rougher grit, but I think 320 will be a good grit to get this stuff nice and shiny, and then I'm gonna hit it with the 600 just to see how it looks and get it nice and polished up, and we're gonna get started on that while we got that stock stain drying on there. So I got these brass pieces sanded down, polished up, and I think they look pretty good. As you can see, I got them are all pretty shiny and everything. I started with the 320 grit sandpaper, and then I moved down to the 600. Made sure to work in one particular line and then in the opposite direction, just so I could see when those marks get going away, polished out, which was actually pretty cool. And you could see it get shinier and shinier as I went from one direction to the other, and I think they ended up pretty good. I think they're all ready to be put back on the firearm once I get it stained and finished and everything. So I think this thing's coming together pretty good. So let's keep going with the staining and finishing, and then I'll be back to show you that final product once we get it all done. All right, so I got the first coat of True Oil on here. It's dried up now, so I'm just gonna take my 4/0 steel wool here. I don't have any 2/0, but I got some 4/0 steel wool, and I'm gonna lightly buff over it, and definitely go over with another coat of True Oil. So I'm just gonna put a light buffing on it. Nothing too harsh. I'm not gonna scrub or anything like that. Just let the steel wool do some work and get out any blemishes or anything. I can feel a little bit of tackiness, or not really tackiness, but I guess dust particles and stuff like that. I'm gonna get all those off so that way it leaves a nice smooth finish when I do get it finally coated. Just gonna feel of it, make sure I got all those little marks and things like that off, little things you can feel on it. I want it to be completely smooth. Now that I got it good and scrubbed down with the steel wool, I'm gonna take my cloth here and just wipe it back down. Get any kind of particles and stuff like that might be on it off. And we're gonna hit it with some more True Oil. Add a little bit more sealant onto this thing. It's feeling really smooth so far. Definitely needs another coat. So we're gonna make sure we get all those particles and dust particles and things like that off, and hit it with one more coat at least. I'm just gonna continue to do this process here of coating steel wool and then wiping it down and coating it again until I get it to the desired finish that I want. I definitely want it shinier. I'm not going to put the hunter's finish on it, so I do want it to be shiny. It's just a personal preference. But I'm just going to continue this process here until I get it to the sheen that I want. Now we're not quite there yet, so I'm going to go back with a couple more coats of steel wool, repeating that process like I said, and I'll show you the finished stock whenever it dries, and we're done with it.